In this video, I'm going to show you how to make your graph using Microsoft Excel. As you can see when you're looking at this screen, I have Microsoft Excel already open, and I do have my data points already typed in. If you do not have Microsoft Office on your computer, please note that you can download and install Microsoft Office using your Minos email. If you need help with this, I can help you. Otherwise, you can also use Office 365, which is also within your Minos email. If you have any trouble accessing that, make sure that you refer back to your technology orientation. That will give you walkthrough how-to steps to use your Office 365 account. Now, in order to make your graph, you're going to need your data points that you want on your graph. You will notice my data has a column A, which is the atomic number, and my column B, which is my mass number. I already have those typed in. If I want to create a graph, what I usually do is click on the very top left corner. And if you click and hold down your mouse and drag, you can highlight all the data points that you want within your graph. And remember, in order to graph all your data points that you want, you have to have them within this highlighted area. When I want to go in to insert a graph, there's an icon down here you can use. However, I like to go up to Insert, and then over towards the center, you have these chart ideas that you can choose from. In this case, we're going to use a scatter plot graph of sorts. So you'll find the graph with the dots, and you'll click on that option. And then I'm going to use the scatter plot with straight lines and markers. That's going to give me data points and also collect them with lines. And if you click on that, it will bring up your graph for you. Now, we want our graph to have a title and axis labels, and as you can see, the graph I have now does not have that. In order to get that within your graph, you make sure you're in this Chart Design tab. You go over to Quick Layout, and you click on that. And it brings down chart options. I always click Layout 1, which is the very first option. And as you can see, doing that gave me my axis label or axes labels. Now, in order to edit your title and your axes labels, you'll click and double click within where you want to edit. And in this case, I can type in radioactive decay of ytterbium-161. And that will give me my decay title. I don't technically need the key, so I tend to click on this and delete it from my graph because it just takes up some space that I don't need it to. Similar to your title, if you double click where your axis is, your axis title, and make sure your cursor is within it, you can edit your axis title. So my x-axis was my atomic number, and my y-axis was my mass number. And there is my graph that I will use for my presentation or my report. Please remember, if you need help with any of these, to email me or meet with me and collaborate. Otherwise, good luck and move on to the next how-to video.